Hello and happy 4th of July and welcome to A Time for Fellowship Exclusive. You're sitting here live with your host, Andrew Martins. Matt is off today because we're so close to the 4th of July. We thought it might be nice to help with the scheduling, make it easier for the week. So you guys are getting a rare Andrew is just solo and rambling episode. So if for some of you, your worst nightmares have come true. But here I am, and today we're going to talk about why, as Freemasons, we should be proud on the 4th of July. Let's kick it.
Loosen up your ties and roll up your sleeves. It's time for Fellowship with Matt and Andrew. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are not necessarily the views and opinions of the Grand Lodge of Wisconsin or any other Grand Lodge or any appended body.
So you're stuck with me. But today I thought it'd be nice for us to just do a quick hitter episode, the 4th of July, and we figured that it might be easier just to do something short, sweet, and to get you pumped, because it's the 4th of July, and as Freemasons, we have a lot to be pumped about. So as Freemasons, we're a part of a long tradition that is kind of intertwined with the fabrics of the United States, and we value the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity, which, as you guys may know, are ideas that were super important to the spirit of the American independence movement. So in 1776, these types of ideas were being permeated through the Founding Fathers and other brethren and the local population. Within Masonry, that was a good place to kind of be fertile ground to spread those types of ideas. So it's not only today that we're celebrating the birth of a nation, we're also celebrating the enduring values that Freemasonry upholds. Freemasonry played a pivotal role during the American Revolution. We all know that many of the founding fathers were Freemasons. I think it was about nine or so. You know, we're thinking the common names come to mind: George Washington, Ben Franklin, John Hancock, Paul Revere, to name a few. The Marquis de Lafayette, one of my favorite, the honorary founding father. So what is really interesting is that these men, the ones that we label the founding fathers, are more likely just the names that we know that have trickled down through history. It's pretty well understood that there were many men who were probably less well known that were still participating within the independence movement. And what I think is a good example of how powerful the fraternity can be is that even if you're looking at a small sample size of the founding fathers, you have men from various states. You got, Massachusetts, Boston, New York. Marquis de Lafayette's from France. And these type of men, back in the day, they didn't always get along, as various states had various opinions on what direction to move as a country. But even though they were divided on various issues, they were able to find common ground, even though many of them were from different backgrounds. Some were statesmen, inventors, a silversmith, military general. They all come from different walks of life, even though during the time you'd think most were kind of merchant class and up. They still kind of came from a lot of different backgrounds, but were able to find common ground and shared purpose within the American Revolution. And the common shared values were oftentimes similar to the ones that are inculcated within our fraternity. So we got our independence, but Freemasonry is not something that lives in the past. It's something that continues to inspire and guide its members towards personal growth, morality, and charitable work. These principles are something that we should really be proud of in the modern day as well, because they have transcended time, and those same values that influenced our founding fathers and the various patriots of the American revolutions are still alive within our fraternity and within our members. So on the 4th of July, I think there's more that we can enjoy than just saying, let's go America. I think there's a lot that we can also take pride in about our Masonic heritage and the contributions that Freemasons have made throughout our history as Americans, from promoting education, hospitals, charity endeavors, community service, goodwill. There's countless ways that we as Masons have made a positive impact on our country and our society as a whole. And we've been doing that since the foundation of this country. That is something that we should be proud of today specifically, knowing that at ground zero, Freemasons were taking part in the creation of this country, and we as Freemasons today still are continuing that legacy. So as we gather today with our family and friends, we're sitting out there watching fireworks, we're getting the barbecue going, probably a parade or two. We don't only need to celebrate the Day of Independence, we can also celebrate what it means to be a Freemason and how even through time we're still here promoting unity, tolerance, and the pursuit of truth, and that brotherly love, belief, and truth still prevails to this day, and that we are the messengers of that, even from the birth of our nation till now. So let's embrace the 4th of July today, brethren, and I raise a glass to all you guys in a toast, and I hope you guys all have a great day with your family, but I want to make sure you have a sense of pride in your Masonic heritage and a commitment to the principles that have shaped not only our fraternity, but also our nation. Thank you guys all for tuning in for a rousing episode of Andrew Just Rambles On about the 4th of July. Thank you to all of our listeners, and I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th. As always, make sure to check us out on our socials, which is Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and you can always email us at timeforfellowship@gmail.com. So thanks for tuning in, and happy 4th of July.